Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to draw lines onto a panel. So let's create a new project. Let's name this lines. Hit create. Now let's create a new package inside our source folder. Package com.company. Enter. Now inside our package, let's create a new Java class. Let's call this main. And we're also going to need another Java class so we can draw our lines. So let's create a new Java class again. Let's name this panel. Hit enter. Now inside our main class, let's create our main method. So let's do public static void main string args. Now inside here, we're going to create our JFrame. So let's do JFrame frame equals new JFrame. Okay, and inside here, let's put in our title. So let's do lines. Okay. Now let's set the size of our frame. So frame.set size. Let's do 400 by 400. Okay. Now let's set the location of our frame. So let's do frame.set location. And we're going to do 0 and 0. Okay. Now we're going to set our closing operation. So let's do frame.set default closing operation. Let's do JFrame dot exit on close. So when we close out our project, it will exit it. Okay. Now let's set our content pane. So frame dot set content pane. Inside here, we're going to put in new panel because that's the name of our other class we created. Panel and parentheses. Now let's set the visibility of our frame to true. So frame.set visible to true. Okay. Now before we do anything else, we need to add one more import. So let's do import java.awt.star. So it imports all of java.awt. Okay. Now let's head into our panel class. So inside here, let's extend our panel to panel.extends jpanel. Okay, now up here we need to add the same import. Let's do import java.awt.star. Okay, now inside our class, let's put in public void paint component, and then inside our parentheses, let's put in graphics G. Okay. Now inside our paint component, let's create our lines. So I'm going to create 3 lines, a diagonal line, a vertical line, and a horizontal line. So for our first line, it's going to be, so I'm going to set the color of it. So g.set color, and I want to do a red line. So color.red. Okay, now let's create our line. So g.draw line. Now we need to put in our x1, y1, x2, and y2. So for this line, let's do 20 for our first x, 50 for our first y. And then for our second x and y, let's do 120 and 150. Okay, here's our first line. So let's create a vertical line. Let's do g.set color. I want to set this to blue, so color.blue. Okay. Now let's create our vertical line. So G dot draw line. Okay, now let's put in 150, 50, 150, and 200. So it keeps our two x's the same, but it changes the y. So, and that's how it creates a vertical line. Now let's create our horizontal line. So I'm going to set the color to green, so G dot set color to color dot green. Okay, now let's create our horizontal line. So G dot draw line, and let's put in 250, 50, 350, and 50. So it does the opposite for the vertical line. So for our vertical line, it keeps the x's the same, but for a horizontal line, it keeps the y's the same. Okay. Now let's run our project. So let's go into our main class and hit the run button. Now, as you can see, we have 3 different lines. And we have a diagonal line, a vertical line, and a horizontal line. Thank you for watching.